Whether we are stocking our backpack or our briefcase, it can cost us money. And what better person to speak to this than Chartered Accountant Nancy Brooker, who happens to be a good friend of mine. And you know, as a working mom and mother of 3, it is really important that we look at how we can save money when we're stocking our backpacks or our briefcases. Welcome, Nance.
Thank you, Mark.
So how can we save money when we're buying supplies, whether it be for work or for school?
Well, I think one of the most important things is that you have to know what you actually have so that you don't go out the door and buy all these extra things that you don't really need because you didn't put them in an organized spot. So you need to have a spot in your house where you keep all of that kind of stuff. Any sort of extra papers and extra pens, you know, erasers, all that sort of thing. So that when you do need some, you go to that drawer first before you go to the
store.
To the store, absolutely.
So take an inventory of what you have first.
Absolutely.
And then when we head out, how can we save some money when we're out shopping?
Well, I mean, one great way, again, is to clip coupons. Look at flyers, that sort of thing. And don't be scared of going to the dollar store. There are no labels that say, I bought this at the dollar store. Nobody's ever gonna know. And it's just as good as something you would buy, you know, in any other store. And so if you can get a better deal there, by all means do that.
And of course, some of your big retailers, you were telling me how excited you were getting paper the other day.
Oh, well, I found a great deal on paper, 25 cents for 150 sheets. So I stocked up on my paper and paper for the kids for school, and you know, my oldest has an SPC card, so he paid for it with his SPC card, got 15% off because of where we purchased it. And you know, so I'm a big fan of that card as well. If your kids are buying things, they can get 10 to 15% off of some major retailers, American Eagle,
exactly,
Zellers. There's some great retailers out there of things that your kids are going to buy anyway, so they might as well take advantage of those savings.
Right. Now, when we have our backpack and we're heading to school or work, we may be taking public transit. You've got a great accounting tip.
Well, there is a non-refundable tax credit available. It's 15% of what, so if every $100 that you spend on a public transit pass, you can get $15 back, and you can claim this for yourself or your spouse or your child who is under 19. The only trick is that you have to have taxable income, right? You have to be owing tax to get it back. There are a few sort of restrictions on it, but you know, there's a link to the CRA website that you can go look. It basically has to be at least a month's worth of a pass.
And you know what? That adds up both with your kids and yourselves.
Absolutely.
And that ends up.
Every penny saved makes a difference.
Well, Nancy, always such great information. Thanks for helping us with our financial fitness, and we can't wait to have you back.
Well, thank you.
So if you want more information, you can visit Wallace for Wellness, and you know what? Download some of these tips and stay tuned to hear more financial fitness with Nancy Brooker.